Why would anyone want to sit and do nothing? The better question might be, why do millions of people across cultures and time just sit and do quote-unquote nothing? To people who aren't really acquainted with meditation, that's one of the obvious questions. Why would I do that, and what exactly would that do for me? Both questions are valid, and you can find the answers to them in our other short videos called Why Meditate and Meditation Myths. But in this video, we're going to focus on the actual practice of meditation and give some tips on how you can get started. There are many techniques and styles of meditation. Some meditations are silent and focused on consciousness. Others are focused on specific aspects of human life, such as compassion or self-reflection on a certain topic. Regardless of style, the idea behind meditation is to move beyond the stress of the mind and to develop awareness, peace, and clarity of the present moment. Beginning meditation is more about training the mind to focus. After practicing meditation for some time, a person develops the capacity to focus their attention on the attended object or consciousness itself. In this video, to help you get started in your meditation practice, we will talk about a meditation technique that uses something called an anchor point. Before you begin, it may be helpful to understand a few things about meditation. Our minds are filled with thoughts, emotions, moods, and sensations. Meditation will start to slow down that flow and at the same time teach you to accept those thoughts and feelings. Consistent practice will help teach you to see the habits of your mind, to step back and witness it rather than becoming those continually shifting thoughts, emotions, and moods. This can create a feeling of spaciousness and a more peaceful place inside your mind, where you can begin to thoughtfully choose your reactions to events. To begin, find a quiet place where you won't be disturbed if possible. You can meditate in a less quiet place, but for beginners, it's easier to find a place that is quiet and where you feel comfortable. It's a good idea to schedule a time each day to practice, but if you can't, then just fit meditation in where you can. Wear something loose-fitting and comfortable. You can sit in a number of ways when meditating. The best way to sit is to find the way that's most comfortable for you. You can sit on a traditional meditation cushion, as pictured, or on a yoga mat, the floor, or you can simply sit in a chair. Just make sure that you can keep your back relatively straight so as to not cause discomfort, and it's best if your feet are on the floor if using a chair. The only position not recommended for meditating is lying down, because that is associated with sleeping. As for your hands, you can rest them on your legs, palms facing up or down. There are various hand postures that can be used when meditating, and a quick Google search will show you different ways to hold your hands if you'd like to read more about them. Try to maintain the same hand position so that it becomes associated with your meditation time. You can close your eyes or keep them slightly open and on the floor about 3 feet in front of you with a soft, gentle focus. For meditators who are prone to fall asleep during meditation, keeping your eyes slightly open will help you stay alert. As with most meditation techniques, it's important to experiment and find the way that feels intuitively right for you. Once you are settled in your seat, one way to begin a meditation is to start with body awareness. Notice your breath without changing it, the way your chest and belly rise and fall with each breath. Notice the space inside your body, the places where your body touches the chair or whatever you are sitting on. Try and release every muscle that's not needed to keep you sitting straight. For example, notice if there is tension in your shoulders, forehead, jaw, etc., and release that tension. For beginners, some meditation traditions ask you to choose an anchor. An anchor is something for you to place your awareness on. Before meditating, decide what that anchor may be. Most meditators gently focus on their breath, the point where your breath enters your nostrils, or on your belly rising and falling as you breathe, or on the rise and fall of your diaphragm and lungs. However, an anchor can also be many other things. For example, focusing on the place where your legs touch the chair or floor, a sound or a repeated word, for example, here, now, love, peace, a visual anchor, such as a candle, prayer beads, focusing on the inside of your body. You can think of this as focusing on the animation that takes place in your body. Having an anchor gives your mind something to concentrate on and helps train the mind to focus. Make sure your anchor is something neutral and your focus is gentle. When your mind wanders, and it will, gently and non-judgmentally bring your awareness back to your anchor. Each time, just easily bring your attention back to the anchor. Another anchoring technique is counting your breath. Using a steady in and out breath, mentally count 1 as you inhale. As you exhale, count 2. Breathing in again, 3. Breathing out, 4. And continue with this until you reach a count of 10. Then start over. If you find your attention wandering to what you're going to eat for dinner, or why you're doing this, or any number of things, just gently and non-judgmentally start counting again at 1. The point here is not to make and reach a goal of 10, but to strengthen your focus and attention. You'll have thoughts, feelings, reactions, and your attention will wander while you meditate. You may get sleepy, bored, and your mind may create reasons not to do this. You may start remembering things that seem really important, or anxiety or worry may arise. This is to be expected and it's okay. Again, just gently and non-judgmentally bring your attention back to your anchor. There's no need to stop or push out your thoughts, emotions, or feelings. There's no need to argue with yourself. Kindly accepting these mind states and coming back to your anchor is enough. You may have a busy mind, but you cannot fail meditation. Your attention may drift in many directions, but there is always the opportunity to bring it back. Over time, you will begin to be able to observe your thoughts and feelings without being at the mercy of them. It doesn't mean you become numb or don't care. It means that you understand that thoughts and feelings are an it rather than a me. When a thought arises, it is viewed as a thought rather than my thought. With time and practice, both a sense of peace and aliveness manifest. Peace comes in the newfound awareness that thoughts and feelings do not have the same weight as before, because they are merely thoughts and feelings, rather than some personal commentary of who you are. As for aliveness, rather than trying to cling on to certain experiences and shut out others, you develop the space and capacity to be open to the wide range of experiences that come with being human. So, how long should you meditate? This also depends on the person. You can start with 5 minutes twice a day, once a day for 20 minutes. It's really up to you. Start easy, go slow, and add on time as it feels right to you. There are a lot of apps that can help you with meditation. Do a simple search on your smartphone and find one that helps you develop your practice. Remember to practice being gentle with yourself during meditation, especially when you experience restlessness, frustration, or other uncomfortable feelings. This is all part of allowing and accepting all of your human experiences, even the difficult ones. It can be comforting to realize that as you sit, there are thousands of people worldwide that are meditating right along with you. Some smartphone apps will even show you how many people are meditating while you are, and this sense of shared experience can be a very positive motivation. Overall, all you need to start a formal meditation practice is curiosity, space, time, commitment, and a gentle, non-judgmental attitude. Research has shown that meditation has so many positive, lasting benefits to your mind and body. Feel free to reach out to the staff at the University Counseling Center for more coaching on developing a meditation practice.